media. Yeah, why are you such an asshole, dude? Why are you so weird? Over here. Your name has been mentioned so much that you're a part of it. What? Don't say what means them. You're part of them. Don't act stupid. Many people have mentioned your name and you're part of it. Well, she hates me too. Because they troll me. Well, no, they mentioned, people come over and mention that you're a part of it. You're a part of all of it, man. Why would, no, they don't. No, they definitely don't. I don't even know you. Why would I don't even know? Well, your name has been brought up about part of being in an organization and controlling fucking other dudes and women and talking shit about me, and it's just weird. It's just weird. It's all weird shit. Yeah, so, I don't know, bro. Don't know why you're here, and all of a sudden you want to get on panel. Maybe the next couple of times, I don't know. I don't know, man. I have a hard time bringing people on panel. Because I actually know them. You know what I mean? I don't trust people, bro.
Oh, jump scare.
To say something, show something, I just don't do it no more. Unless I know you. I know you come in peace, bro, but I just don't want to bring anybody on panel, bro. I'm not trying to be a dickhead.
They sound like me, kind of antisocial. Well, not antisocial. I just like to be alone. Like,
Yeah, I get that.
I don't like big crowds of people. I just don't. But yeah, man, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks because I'm not saying anything definitive. Because every time in the past when I would say I'm quitting or whatever, I never would. But so far, I've been staying off, and I'm just going to keep doing that because I got to go to court, man, in February for this dude that set police to my house in September. And I'm tired of giving these fuckers the attention and shit that they want. I'm just tired. I'm so over it.
Oh, you're gonna quit?
Well, not really quit. Like I've been on YouTube since 2007, but I'm not going to stream every day and like get into the drama bullshit and react and shit constantly for them. Like because I mean that's largely what I've been doing the past 2 years, and it's just not. There's nothing of value to it. That's the way I see it, at least. I mean, most of my audience and shit, man, they're trolls, and if they're not trolls, then I'm sure the trolls are people that are trying to buddy troll. You know what I mean? Like I can't trust anybody. So I mean, like when you tell me you can't trust and shit like that, like I completely relate. Like I don't fault you for that.
Yeah. They will see you on the clock, and they see you, and they want to come after yours. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, I mean, just like when I mentioned that fucking Jennifer one, man, like she fucking. Dude, she had the nerve to try to put on a post. She's scared for her life and shit. But if you go and look at her page, every other short post is me, 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 me. Like, if you're scared of somebody, you're not going to be posting shit and doxing them and everything.
That's exactly what I've been telling everybody. You know, you can see their first name, you can see their last name, you can see their profile,
Hmm.
you can see who the fuck they are. So good luck trying to troll.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. That would be a lot different dynamic. I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
Problem is, like, I have people I've grown up, like, I had to end up locking my Facebook down and stuff because there were some people I added from YouTube that were just getting on there to get information, pictures and shit, and dox it. And so I had to go out on my timeline and delete everybody I added the past 2 years because I didn't know which person was doing it. So just to be safe, I just fucking undid everybody I put on there the past 2 years. I made my profile private and shit. They're taking pictures of my baby nephew and shit, like sick fucks, man.
Yeah, they do that. Anything and everything to
You
get
know, and I didn't always do the right thing, man. You know, like,
Don't give them a reaction.
yeah, that's one of the things that I fell short on. And the other thing is, you know, I would sometimes tip or tat, like, they put out my pictures, I'd go and find their shit and put it out. And you really can't do that and then be complaining. I mean, it's real easy to do that, but I try to recognize, like, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. Like, my very first car, I hit a dip going way too fast, and I literally knocked the oil filter can, and I leaked oil for about almost a quarter of a mile and stopped. And luckily, like, it hadn't done any real damage yet, because I would have had the same issue you had. I would end up blowing the motor if I kept driving it and not realizing. Sometimes total strangers would be more helpful and assistive than your own. Like, it's
facts. My mom was like, people are like, "Oh, we hate you on YouTube. All you do is YouTube." Like, mom, but more people on the internet talk to me, my own family. More people want to hang out with me. More people support me. Like, what do you mean?
well, now that you say that, like, I kind of understand why you spend a lot of time on here now. Like with me, you know, I don't have that experience. I have more shit thrown at me, so I've just been taking a step back.
All I get is who to stare at me now, and then people that text. There's something to talk about. Well, what are you gonna do today? Sit on my ass. What did you do at work today? I started playing video games. I don't have a job. My life ain't important to sit here and watch or talk about, so people lose interest. Which I get it. But once I get back on my feet, which I got a scooter now.
Yeah, they want to be entertained. They want to come on here and, like, escape their reality, and that's why they love tearing other people down and shit, making themselves feel better about their fucking shitty life.
I can't put on a mask.
Like, I've been coming on YouTube and looking at some stuff, but it's just like this one dude, man. He says I'm obsessed, and all I do is live on here. But if you look at his page, every fucking other post is me, square, trying to, you know, get me to debate me, putting my grandfather and me on tombstone, or putting a target on me. I mean, the dumbass motherfucker said, I will take the risk of going down there to scare him, so he'll shoot me or something, and we can get him legally in trouble. Like, I'll take the risk. And then he'll go, this is for entertainment purposes only. He's a paid actor, and none of this is factual. And I'm like, yeah, that's going to work in court. If you ever go to court, I'm sure that's going to save you miraculously. Like, come on. That's just stupid, man.
Yep, can't let it get to this.
Dude called me in September 16 times. I answered the phone call. 2 times, I never called him back. He texted me about 12 times. I didn't respond to any of the text messages and left me one voicemail. On the voicemail, he says, I'm going to get you in trouble legally. So I'm ignoring him, and this is the second day. All of a sudden, the cops knock on the door. And he says, Ian, are you harassing somebody in Tennessee? I said, oh, okay, I know what's going on. I said, no, he's been harassing me. Here's my phone. I immediately pull out my phone and lock it. So there's no way I could have deleted it or altered anything. He looks at it and he goes, yeah, it appears he's harassing you. I said, listen to the voicemail. He said, oh, okay, so he's straight up said he's going to get you in trouble legally. He said, all right. He said, well, you don't have to sign anything or nothing. We're going to charge him. He said, I'm also going to charge him for harassing you. He said, you know, you're not initiating the charges. He's initiating them on himself. He said, it might take a while because he's out of state, but I'm going to do it. And not even a week later, they indicted him for 2 misdemeanors. Like, misdemeanor A is right under a felony, and then misdemeanor B for making a false report to police. He ended up calling the police back and said, will you tell Ian that I want to apologize, my number got spoofed, and I wasn't the one calling, and I'm sorry, not. And the cop goes, can you provide any evidence that your number was hacked? And he goes, how do I know you're even a real cop? You know what, this is bullshit. And it says in the indictment, he got hateful and defensive and hung up. And he said, I can confirm that it's his number because he called the sheriff's department, left the number on file, and I called the number to get a hold of him. This motherfucker called the police, right? And then when he gets questioned and challenged, like, can he prove that his number was hacked? He goes, how do I know you're even a real cop? Motherfucker, you called them, you stupid son of a bitch. It's crazy, man. And so far, he was supposed to show up October, he got a continuance. November, he got a continuance. He kept getting continuances on his arraignment. Finally, in December, his lawyer pled not guilty. He wasn't there. And they set it for February for a bench trial. And the bench trial is the judge. There's no jury. It's going to be the judge to decide that. And if he don't plead guilty, he's a dumb motherfucker because there is no reasonable doubt he's not getting out of it. The evidence is clear cut. I mean, he better plead guilty. And I talked to the prosecutor office and the victim advocate, and I explained to them all this YouTube shit. And they looked at it on the computer and they said, this shit goes on regularly. I said, yeah, I'm not the only person this shit happens to. I said, it's been going on for 3 years. So they sent social services here, had me swatted, had me go to a fucking psychiatric hospital, tried to get me kicked out of my college. I mean, they got me fired from my doctor's office. My doctor dropped me as a patient because she said, I've got to think of all my patients. You know, they said, if I keep treating you and letting you, she's like, I know you're not using drugs because you get tested regularly. She said, but I can't deal with them. You know, they're a big group and I can't deal with that. They said, they're going to turn me into the DEA and everything else. So she said, I got to let you go. And I mean, that's what they do, man. They use a big group of people, 30 on 1, 40 on 1. And when they come to you and other people and they say, well, he's like this, he's done this, he'll say this, but it's really this. Who are you going to believe, me or them? Most people are going to believe the majority of people over me. That's just how it is. So I just That's why I ain't went live in 2 weeks, because it's just, I'm over it. There ain't no point in it. I ain't been on, and they still talk about me all the time. I mean, it's fucking great trying to compare me to fucking Cyrax and shit. You know, Cyrax is being investigated by the FBI. I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube, but then I listened to a police call where the police said the FBI got a tip that he made a threat to life on police officers and some people on YouTube. So he's going to end up like Daniel Larson, and his ass is going to go to fucking prison. I bet you it happens. You know, and it's going to be his fault. That's the danger of being in this shit. When you got this many people going at you, your judgment's going to be affected. You're not going to make the right decisions. When the police showed up to my house for the 6th time, I was fed up. I'm like, you guys have been here 5 times already. You're here again. I said, y'all are going to show up one time, and they're going to convince y'all that I've committed some crime or something falsely, and you're going to try to take me away. I said, and you're going to basically have to delete me, is what I said. And that was stupid to say, but I was just fucking, you know, I was pissed off. And because I said that, I got fucking temporarily held for 96 hours in psychiatric ward. But I got the doctor there to look at the shit, and she's like, yeah, I see clearly that you're being antagonized and stuff. She said, so I'm going to get you out of here. I didn't have to stay the whole 96 hours.
So I'm doing a lot of research on my scooter, sorry, so I've been looking at.
No, it's cool. I'm just explaining and kind of getting it out to you. I'm trying to explain to you the background of this shit, because you said that you heard like I'm involved in an organization. I'm not. How it started. How it started, man, was I came on here and I saw the Johnny Goble and Ride Up Church shit, and I got into watching it, and I got on a panel with this chick, and she one night had what was supposed to be a cop get on and say that he did some undercover buys in exchange for getting a sexual abuse type pedo type charge dropped. And here's the thing. Nobody should have believed that, because they ain't no way in hell police department's gonna let you do 4 buys and shit, or 2 buys and 2 sales, and they're gonna let you go with the charge has to do with the kid. So, and it wasn't a cop. You know, so all that came out, and I had spread the shit, and I was mad because like I put out false information. So I started making videos about her, and she basically threatened me one night. She said, "I'm gonna have you turned into the next Johnny Goble," and I was like, "No, I can't handle that. Like, there's no way in hell." I thought about it, and I just straight up said, "I'll stop. You know, I'm sorry." And it was too late. She already fucking told them about me, and they were already watching me and shit. So, I mean, it was already done. And then from then on, that's where the fucking troll group started and all that shit. She got an EPO on me, trying to say I threatened her kids, and she was in fucking Indiana, dude. I didn't have a car at this time. I mean, there's not one video of me threatening her kids or nothing.
That's what they do.
But it's my fault for not fighting it. I got some bad advice that said, just ignore it and let it go. You know, and so because I've done that, it automatically got granted. I shouldn't have done that. But it's over with now. It was only in effect for 1 year. And last year I had to spend fucking $1,500 because one of these bitches from the work universe got an EPO on me with false shit. And when my lawyer showed up there, my lawyer said she visibly her demeanor changed, and the judge asked her twice. First time he's like, "Do you still want to go forward with this?" And she's like, "Yeah." He asked her again, like with a look on his face, like, "You know, you're here with no lawyer. He's got a lawyer." And he's like, "Are you sure you want to go through with this?" And she said, "I just want you to leave me alone." And I told the judge, I said, I don't mess with her. I said, if you look at her YouTube channel, she's got everything about me. I'm like, the only thing I do is respond back sometimes. Yeah.
No, thanks.
What she did, she had one of her friends go in there with an alt account that was copying my name and shit. And I told my lawyer, I said, she didn't show all the evidence, the URL for that channel, because if she did, it wouldn't match my channel, and that would prove it's fake. I said, so all of her evidence and shit is bullshit. That's why she canceled it. She did not go through with it. She withdrew her petition because she knew she was going to get fucked. But man, that cost me $1,500. I mean, fuck. $1,500 to deal with some bullshit fake EPO. She put on the EPO that we dated, and I had never dated this woman. I've never seen her, and I know why she did it now. She did it because if you get an EPO on you from somebody that you dated or a family member or had a kid with, you automatically lose your right to firearms. So those other guys should have told her to do that, so that way I wouldn't have my right to have a weapon or Second Amendment. That way, if they come to my house and want to fucking jump me, I can't defend myself. So I mean, it was crazy, dude. It was fucking insane. So that's why I'm just pretty much over it. Like, I don't want to talk about them anymore. I don't. I've said it before, but the thing is, I kept streaming, and I can't keep streaming and get away from them. I just can't. Like, you block them, they come in on the alt account. You can't get rid of these fuckers.
Nope. That's why
You
you
just can't. Yeah, it's just fucking stupid. They talked about like I need to get a job. I'm a lazy bum. But when I was trying to get a job at the dispensary, they found out because there was somebody that was I thought a friend. They was really buddy trolling me, and they told them about it when I mentioned it to them. So now I don't ever talk about shit in my personal life. And they called up there to the dispensary. Like 5, 6 of them called up there, and I had my first interview. Supposed to get a phone back on the second part of my interview. Never did. I talked to a friend up there, and he said, "I didn't tell you this, but basically, we had a bunch of calls about you, and that's why." He's like, "I can guarantee that's why they didn't call you back to get you set up and hired." I'm like, these motherfuckers, man. It's just, I mean, that's what they do.
Yes, sir. What do you got planned for the day?
Nothing, man. I'm gonna go to work here in a few hours, and then I'm gonna probably might go visit with somebody. I'm like, no, I don't know either. talking to a chick right now, but I don't know about that.
Girls are the devil.